Good morning. Fixed wing pilots, y'all do something a little bit weird with the pedals in a helicopter. Now I'm just teasing, it's all good fun, right? We do so many add-on guys or add-on girls, people, probably half the people that get their helicopter rating are already fixed wing people. So this video is all in good fun because we're all a little bit weird, right? Just to be pilots in general, we're already a little bit weird. We all do weird stuff. So this is day 88, Coffee with Kenny. All started 88 days ago with this cup out here on the porch. I think I was even wearing this jacket maybe with my K-cup, drinking coffee from the Keurig machine out of the K-cups. That's why it's called Coffee with Kenny. I got the sun coming up over my shoulder here. I wanted to do an early video. I'm going to get through this as quick as possible because my student's in town that's here. Fixed wing pilot, instrument rated pilot, so he's got good skills, right? And he's got helicopter time, but he hasn't been in a helicopter in about a year. Yesterday was his first flight, and we had to kind of work on getting him warmed up. And what I want to cover for all of you that are fixed wing pilots working on your helicopter rating, maybe you haven't started yet and you're looking to do it, or maybe you haven't flown for a little while. One big common struggle is the pedals. And this is just because what you do in the airplane is a little bit different than what we do in the helicopter. So of course, once you start flying the helicopter, it's probably going to cause you a little bit of trouble because you're going to do what you do in the airplane, and it actually makes it kind of fun in the helicopter, right? I'm laughing because most everybody does this, so I'm not picking on anybody, don't get me wrong. I'm just telling you what happens and kind of the way it is. Actually, what we do with the pedals in the helicopter, just in the pattern, isn't really difficult, and if you kind of use this as a your thought process, this will probably help you out. During a takeoff, we are going to stay parallel with the runway. Once we get to around 50 feet or so, we're going to trim into the wind. And once you have it trimmed, as long as you're not really changing much, you're not going to have to do a lot of pedal work, especially in the turns. If it's in trim, just make your turn. When you change the power, go up and down or collective, you're going to have to change a little bit of pedal. Now, if you remember, when you go down collective, we always have to add a little bit of right pedal. And this is a counterclockwise system. And the opposite, of course, you go up collective, you're going to need a little bit of left pedal. So what happens is, and what gets interesting is, in the pattern with a fixed wing person who's just kind of getting acclimated or getting used to it, some weird things go on during the pattern. And again, I'm just chuckling because, you know, as long as pedal inputs aren't big and huge and you do anything really dumb, it's not really dangerous. Other than the only big thing I could think of is really LTE. If you got confused with pedals and you were in an LTE situation, you know, it could be a problem. But LTE, that's a video for another day. We've done plenty, and I'm sure we'll do more. So I think the best tip is just remember that when you're in the helicopter, one of the big things I think is going to be different for you is the pedals. My member that's here in town, we had a good time yesterday. Super nice guy. And again, he's fixed wing rated and he's instrument rated, so he's got good skills. He's flown helicopters. He's got helicopter time, but he hadn't flown one in about a year, and he's worked on them in the past like many people, and now years have went by and he wants to finish the rating up. And I get that. That's awesome. We help a lot of people finish up their rating, so that's great. And just he was doing some weird stuff yesterday, like without going into it, I know we're going around the pattern and he should be pushing one pedal and he's pushing it the other way, and I'm going right pedal, left pedal, right pedal, which, you know, I make a joke all the time as a helicopter instructor. We're riding around at a certain point during your course of training and all we're doing is going right pedal, more right pedal, more right pedal, and I just laugh about it because that's everyone. That can be fixed wing or not. There's something about the brain. People will push the left pedal, but they don't want to push the right pedal. I don't know why it is, and it's just, again, it's kind of fun to chuckle to because it's like, say you're going from start to finish. There's somewhere in that course of training where there's those certain days, and I'd say maybe half or 3/4 of the way through your training where you kind of really got everything figured out and you're flying the pattern well and you're going around and around, and we don't have to tell you a whole lot other than right pedal, more right pedal, more right pedal. I've swore over the years that I could, on those days, I could just put a recorder in there and every 30 seconds go, more right pedal, more right pedal. So put your comments down below. I'd love to hear about your struggle with the pedals or anything else helicopter related. Man, I can't talk. Only my second cup of coffee, but I wanted to get this video going. I wanted to get the sun coming up over my shoulder. You know, this all started with coffee on the deck 88 days ago, and it's a little chilly and a little slick out here, but I thought, you know what, I want to do this outside, and I want to get this thing edited up for you so I can head to the airport to meet my guy coming back in town today. He's just coming from south of Indianapolis, so he just flies up in his airplane. I do have to say, it was a pleasure meeting him. He's one of my long-term ground school members. He joined clear back in 2012 when I first started, and he told me yesterday he was actually watching my videos from back in the days when I was just promoting my helicopter company before I even actually started helicopter only ground school. So that's a lot of fun to meet one of my original members that's from the same state that we just never met but communicate a lot over the years. And you know, your stories are awesome, all those stories that people tell me. And we went to lunch yesterday in between flights, and that's the one thing. He was telling me some of his struggles along the way, and he was asking me lots of questions. And it's also fun, you know, he repeats a lot of my stories, right, from watching the videos over the years, which is fun. And the common theme we talked about was how everybody has a story, you know. Almost nobody just has all the money and just goes through the training and gets their helicopter rating or their airplane rating, and then life is just happy, right? Almost everybody has a struggle, but that's what makes this fun, right? We're all human beings, and we all struggle, and we have different things that, you know, hold us up. So, hey, again, thank you. This is day 88. Tomorrow will be day 89. I hope you've enjoyed my view out here. There'll be lots of more good videos coming up with the deck and the channel and the lake. I'm so excited the spring is here. God, this is so awesome. Having so much fun. So again, remember, when you're doing your transition into helicopters, you got to put a different hat on when you get in the helicopter. And especially like this gentleman, he just flew up from, you know, south of Indianapolis, jumps out of the airplane, then jumps in the helicopter, right? So you just have to kind of change your hat when you're going between the two, you know, and we'll give you some more pointers this week too, other things that pop up. But this is just the normal. He didn't do anything that I haven't seen done hundreds of other times. So change your hat when you climb in the helicopter and know that, okay, with the pedals, this is different. I'm not going to fly it like an airplane. I'm going to fly it like a helicopter. And I think the workload is actually easier in the helicopter. And if you just make sure you get the knowledge down on what you're going to do, it'll make it a lot easier for you. But again, all in good fun. So, hey, put your comments down below. Having a blast. We'll see you tomorrow on day 89. Oh, yeah, and we'll put a link below for the 24-hour test drive. Our private pilot membership's only $49 a month. You can check it out for 24 hours before your credit card is actually billed. Keep the training or remove your credit card information before the end of the 24 hours. We part as friends. Or if you signed up with PayPal, end your subscription of PayPal before the 24 hours is up. We part as friends. And you have a 30-day money-back guarantee on top of that. So the burden is on me to provide you some valuable training, not the other way around. So there's nothing for you to really lose. And I'm feeling kind of frisky. I'm going to throw the KK code out there again for that big professional pilot membership. This isn't for the monthly. Monthly's cheap already. We have the professional pilot membership, private commercial CFI instrument, no expiration. Keep it as long as you need it. If it's going to take a few years to get through all your ratings, it's there for you. KK 25 off. That's 25% off. That's a great deal. It's hundreds of videos. You know, 7 years of hard work we put into it, building this training for you. People love it, and we love it too. And we love all of you and all of your comments and members, and this thing's amazing. So we'll put the link down below, and I'm also going to put a link for 2 of my Amazon #1 best-selling books. One I did on my own 4 years ago. The second I did a year ago with Taz Chrisman, 2018 Flight Instructor of the Year. That's top 10 check ride tips. The first book's Helicopter Check Ride. Either one of those books, we have piles of them. We bought the books for you. We will send those books to you for just shipping and handling. I'll put the links down below for the books as well. Great deal. We bought the book for you. We just ship it to you after you pay shipping and handling. So like, subscribe. Let me know if you enjoy my my sunrise. Still waking up on coffee #2. Like, subscribe, comment below. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow on day 89. Hell yeah. God, I love it. Let's give you a little extra shot of here in my backyard paradise. More videos to come. Thanks, everybody.